Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at New Orleans, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And of course, there's Utah, 3.5 games behind.
Now, checking out the Jazz, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Thanks, Brian. CJ McCollum is looking to evolve his game. He said, quote, "I can get out of bed and get 20. Now I need to score efficiently, make my teammates better, and impact the game in every facet. You get older, the maturity level shifts, and you understand what needs to be done." Guys?
Well, looking to show how he can impact winning, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Grant, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Utah, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Conley in at the point. Now here's McCollum. And Conley grabs the miss. Olynyk with a screen on McCollum. Conley passes to Olynyk. And the shot goes in.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Markkanen against Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Markkanen. The shot by Ingram, no good.
For Utah, new ownership taking over in 2020. In addition to that group, NBA legend D-Wade. Great to see an ex-player get a piece of the pie.
Now here's Conley. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Up top, McCollum. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Clarkson. And the Pelicans miss again. Well, like D-Wade in Utah, Smith, do you think there'll be more former players getting some equity in teams?
BA, absolutely. I think it'd be great for the game. That's one of the biggest pieces of the equality puzzle. Having more owners with different backgrounds and experiences.
Screen by Olynyk. And it's Clarkson missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Jones, the pass to McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Conley. Valanciunas against Conley. From the baseline. Rebound, Utah.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Back to Markkanen. Clarkson for 3. The Jazz again can't hit. McCollum outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Valanciunas. That's in, coming off an assist from McCollum. And that ties it up.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Olynyk with a screen on McCollum. Clarkson up top, over Jones. Clarkson missing again.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
To the paint. And they double up Williamson. Conley against McCollum. Just 5 on the clock from the arc. The shot won't fall, and Utah will come the other way. Outside Conley. Down low. Markkanen inside. Covered by Ingram, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Everyone knows about marketing from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Outside for Ingram. Jones against Clarkson. Jones, the pass to Ingram. Jacks up a three. Gets the three ball to go.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
And the Jazz call time here. A line change here for Utah. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Number 5, the Jazz.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Utah trailing here. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. They set the pick from 18 feet away. It's Hayes with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing. BA, it can be tough for a young guy to figure out his game, but Jackson Hayes is making big strides and showing impressive growth.
Here's Ingram. No good there with a step back J. The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. There's a minute 26 left in the first. Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by New Orleans. Smitty Hayes definitely seems eager to make a larger impact on the floor.
You know what I like, BA? His raw energy. Any chance he gets to show off what he can do, he takes it. It's hard to find that kind of relentless hustle.
And Utah has possession, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Nance. New Orleans in the lead. Ingram with the ball. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Alexander Walker. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game.
Playing with good instincts. Nikhil making those around him better.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From 13, the shot by Ingram, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. The Pelicans making a switch here. That free throw good from Ingram.
Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Pelicans on top, up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
But things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Sometimes you have a quarter where everything just goes according to plan. Superb start to this game for them.
They've got Kelly Olynyk, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Conley in at the point. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And the Pelicans shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Markkanen outside. Williamson against Vanderbilt. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And Williamson throws it down.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
Now here's McCollum. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. There's the drive, and he gets it to go. And now it's a 6-point New Orleans lead.
Beating past the D. Once CJ decides to drive, he holds nothing back.
Clarkson passes to Olynyk. Inside, deflects the pass, and stolen by Jones. And here comes the break. And Williamson throws it down.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Conley against McCollum. The shot by Conley, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Pass to Valanciunas. Jones with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. McCollum, pass to Jones. 4 on the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. McCollum's shot is off. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Markkanen finds Vanderbilt. Back to Markkanen. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Clarkson off the mark, and the drought continues.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Timeout. Rams checked in for the Pelicans. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
McCollum's shot is off.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Markkanen finds Clarkson. Shot to stop the run. Pelicans cleared away.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Now here's Graham. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Now here's Conley, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Clarkson with the ball, guarded by Valanciunas. Outside Conley, pass to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Launches it. They grab their own miss. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Even though he lacks length, Olynyk's hustle makes him a threat on second chance opportunities.
Williamson outside. Williamson is doubled. And here's Jones. Pass to McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. Over Clarkson. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Only a few guys in the league are going to give you more double-doubles than Jonas Valanciunas. And as his career goes on, he only gets more of them.
Now here's Olynyk, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Here's Markkanen, uses the glass that time. It's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And the Pelicans call time here. Quick look here at some of the numbers for C.J. McCollum.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
1:03 left in the second period. Graham finds Hayes. Here's Daniels. Graham for three. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Beasley for three. Doesn't go that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now Beasley. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Pass to Alexander Walker. Over Graham. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Pelicans ahead, up 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, I bet they've been looking forward to this one. I mean, a chance to take down a higher-ranked team and show us what they're capable of.
Hopefully, the challenge of this matchup brings out the best in it. And now looking at where things stand at the half, there's some work to be done for the Utah Jazz.
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Jones and Ingram run the wings, and it's McCollum at the one. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Vanderbilt, and makes it with the kiss.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside Ingram. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Each year, Brandon becomes a little more assertive at the offensive end, and we know he has the talent.
First one falls for him. All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pass to Markkanen. The kick to Olynyk. 4-3. It's not going to go for him. And the Pelicans shooting about 43% in this one. Ingram, the pass to McCollum. And here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 5. With the floater. Utah with the rebound. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Pass to Conley. To the middle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Ingram against Markkanen. Ingram, the pass to McCollum. That three's off the mark. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the inside, Olynyk lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Olynyk's got 6.
Attacking the heart of that defense. I like this from Olynyk, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
Here's Conley. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Olynyk passes to Vanderbilt to the left side wing. Here's Conley. Misses off the left iron. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Olynyk up top. Uses the glass on the layup. Olynyk's gotten 4 this quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man. And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Greg.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
And he can't get the first one.
He's a big man who plays to his strengths. Valanciunas offers a lot of grit and toughness.
And he sinks the second. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now here's Beasley. The D's right on him. And he makes it on the layup.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Pass to Murphy. Out to the wing. Hayes with a screen on Beasley. Here's Daniels. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
It's Horton Tucker with a drive. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. Second, the Pelicans.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
No good on that one.
Horton Tucker is a scorer, someone that tries to give his team a jolt of energy.
Nance, he's checked in for Valanciunas. And he ends up missing both free throws. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Alvarado. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Murphy. Here's Hayes. Here's Daniels. Goes back up. Can't get the layup.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. That one goes. Count it. Horton Tucker's got his first points of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Alvarado. From 11 feet away. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Pass to Alexander Walker. 24 seconds left in the third. Back to Beasley. Beyond the arc. Nance pulls down the board. Here's Alvarado. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. To win the drought. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached the end of the third. The Pelicans on top, up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Vanderbilt and Kessler are inside. Mike Conley out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now.
He's on a roll. Brandon Ingram believes he's one of the best scorers in this league, and he is showing it tonight.
Utah with the ball. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, Conley goes in. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Valanciunas with a screen on Markkanen. Here's Ingram. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Conley. McCollum defends. Valanciunas with a rebound. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Ingram. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, Brandon Ingram has turned himself into a dominant 3 or 4 in this league. His versatility has him playing all around the floor.
Well, Smitty, as for Ingram, playing a bigger role the last few years.
And that role's huge on the offensive side. BA averaging over 20 points per game the last 3 seasons, becoming a real headache for the defense.
Olynyk checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Beasley. And the Pelicans also making a change. Williamson's checked in.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Conley finds Clarkson. And here is Vanderbilt, covered by Williamson. Outside Conley. Vanderbilt with a screen. Takes a 13-footer. Utah gets it back. Pass to Clarkson. Vanderbilt, a screen on Jones. And it's Clarkson missing.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Yep, that one goes.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Clarkson. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, it's Markkanen on the wing. Back to Clarkson. Olynyk with a screen on Jones. Clarkson. And another miss by Utah. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Ingram, the pass to McCollum. Now here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 10-point New Orleans lead.
That's Valanciunas' game. Beats you with size and power. Takes the contact and completes the play.
Conley passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Conley. Soft touch off the glass. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Valanciunas with a screen on Markkanen. The shot by Ingram, no good. Well, the Jazz shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Conley passes to Clarkson. That went off the back iron and out.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
And Williamson throws it down.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And Utah calls time here. He's checked in for Utah. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, the coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
Okay, thanks, Allie. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson. Jones with some nice D. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. McCollum, the pass to Williamson. Outside Jones. Here's McCollum. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Ingram. And here's Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Utah shooting just 35% from the floor. Clarkson outside. The Jazz again can't hit. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Here's Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Olynyk with a screen on Jones. And it's Clarkson again missing.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pelicans.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And with this victory, they managed to avoid the embarrassment of getting totally swept in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Brandon Ingram.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the basket by Utah. Right side Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jones. The 3 is up. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on it.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Conley with the ball. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.